it's Casey the Game Nerd back at you with another pickups video. This time I'm going to be going over all the stuff I picked up at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and it's a lot of stuff. I kind of went crazy, but the deals were just so awesome. There was one vendor in particular that was just blowing his entire collection, a fire sale. Things were marked at $1, $2, like really cheap. Even sealed stuff for a couple bucks, few bucks each. So I'll be going over that. A lot of the Seattle Retro Gamer members actually drove there to Portland, since we're just in a neighboring state, and we had a good representation of Seattle folks. I went there with my buddy Reggie. You might know him from the Metal Jesus videos. He does a lot of hidden gems cameos with Metal Jesus. We got Joe, the founder of the Seattle Retro Gamers group, and we also brought Ben and Ben. They're both admins and really cool guys. So let's start off with some of the stuff I got from the group members. Ben R, he hooked me up with this Reggie Phil Ames Wii t-shirt. My body is ready. If you're familiar with that, that's one of his slogans he's known for, I guess. This has a little bit of a sentimental value, because about a year ago in October, Ben told me to write an essay to Nintendo. This was for a contest, and the winners would be selected. I think there were supposed to be 8 winners selected, and they would get to meet Reggie, the CEO and president of Nintendo America, and also get to hang out with them, play some games that haven't been released, and you get some really cool swag, and they fed us too. So I got a bunch of free stuff that day, got to take pictures with them. And I really appreciate that, so thanks Ben, and this t-shirt was kind of a good reminder of how fortunate I am to have some really cool friends. And Reggie, he hooked it up. Gave me an awesome deal on this Geo X Gold limited edition. Now, he knew I was a Neo Geo fan, because I'm going for the complete MVS set, over 150 games. But this Neo Geo X is like a tribute to the Neo Geo AES system, because it looks very similar in design. And the really cool thing about this is it's portable. This is actually just a casing, like one of the coolest docks I've seen. And you can see the portable system is in there, and it's a directional controller too. So it's very similar to the directional controllers on a Neo Geo Pocket Color. So there's 20 built-in games, a lot of really good ones. I mean, some really good arcade titles and some good shoot 'em ups. It's a good mix, and it also comes with an arcade stick that, of course, looks pretty much just like the original arcade stick that came with the Neo Geo AES. Now, it wasn't as popular back then. I think it's because of the price. It was several $100s, and not a lot of people could afford it. And the games were worth a couple to a few $100. I mean, who could afford that, really, at the time? But this is a really good alternative, and he gave me a good deal. Now, let's talk about the expo itself. Friday, they were all helping set up, and we were already starting to get deals already. This is one of the cool things I picked up. It's a Final Fantasy Advance display. It's a big box display, really thick cardboard, and it's very well done. And I paid, let's see, $10 for this one. Also at the same place, $10 for this. So it's just a DS download display. It's just something neat to display in your garage or game room. But for $10, that was an awesome deal. Next, I made a trade with Tyler, Luigi Freakout. We got this Hey You Pikachu Pokemon Edition Nintendo 64 box with styrofoam. What happened was that same vendor that I went to, and majority of these deals I got from that one vendor, maybe 90% of these deals, he had a Donkey Kong N64 edition box, and it was pristine, it was in great shape, and Tyler came up to me and he really wanted it. I have two actually already in semi-okay shape, but I went ahead and just traded it to him, and he gave me this. So I thought it was a good deal. He was happy, I was happy, so that's all that matters. Other things to show are these box N64 controllers. I got these for $10 each, and it's a fantastic deal because I was looking online and these are going for $30-35 just for the atomic purple in the box, not even including shipping, and then I got the black one too, so for $20 for both. I think I'm complete with the N64 controller box set. Yeah, I gotta double check that and maybe do a video on it. And that same vendor, I'm telling you, he was like the vendor of the weekend. He was like the #1 guy to go to, and we got all these e-reader cards. Most of them are in their blister packs, but they're kind of in rough shape. But he gave me all this for $10, and it included the e-reader itself. So that's a great deal, because some of these alone on eBay go for like $10. I mean, we got Ice Climber, ooh, got Donkey Kong Jr., and then I think the pack that actually comes with it. And then we got Excite Bike, Baseball, what is this one? Tennis, Balloon Fight, Pinball, and as I mentioned before, Cuckoo Land. The cool thing about this is the technology on this is awesome. You just slide the card like a credit card and it'll load the game onto the Game Boy Advance. I always wanted it, I always wanted to try it. I missed out on the big clearance deals several years ago when I think Electronic Boutiques was just clearancing them out. But I got a good deal. Okay, same vendor again. I got this Metroid Prime Hunters box with all the inserts, no system, but it's easy to find a silver original DS system. $1. Same goes for this. All the inserts in this purple and black DS, $1. And it just helps you complete your system, have it complete in box. This is different. This is a pink DS Japanese edition, and he had it marked for 15, but he gave it to me for 10. And I tried out a couple US titles and it works fine, so it's not region locked. So that was an awesome deal. Again, same seller, $5 each. We got the starter kit here for DS system. We got new Super Mario Brothers, and it's in the blister pack, which is awesome, especially for $5. And here's Princess Peach, also $5. He was just giving deals all day long, like crazy. More stuff from that same seller. These were $1 each. I mean, it took him some time to get to $1. It was, I would say, late Saturday when he was starting to do things for $1. So if you wanted the quality titles early, you were paying around $5 each, and then it tapered down all the way to $1, and eventually free. Because Sunday I missed it, but he was giving stuff away for free, the stuff that he didn't sell. I mean, it wasn't like some crap shovelware titles. There were some good ones in there too. So we got Lost Odyssey, $1. Got Naruto Ultimate Ninja, $1. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, $1. The Bible Game, $1. and this is like a 4-player game. I gotta try that. Kaya Dark Lineage. Reggie said this was pretty good, so I gotta try it out, especially for $1. Escape from Monkey Island. $1. Project Sliffeed. Arc of Deception. Yu-Gi-Oh! False Bound Kingdom. $1 for GameCube. GameCube titles for $1, always good. And hopefully that comes with the cards. I haven't checked that yet. Druaga. Did I pronounce that right? It's a Namco produced title. Looks pretty good. Gotta try this. Yeah, somebody else on the group recommended it, so I'll give it a shot. We got Techno Shadow Assassins for Wii. $1. Spectrobes Origins. $1. And Castlevania Laminate of Innocence. $1. So really good titles for $1. Now we'll go over some more titles, and I got this before the $1 titles, so they're better quality titles, so I ended up paying $5 each. Magna Carta 2 for Xbox 360. I mean, it's still a good deal for $5. The majority of these. Cursed Mountain. Yeah, try finding this at GameStop. I had the hardest time finding that specific title in the box with the manual. I saw a lot of loose ones, but not complete in box. We got Castlevania Curse of Darkness. $5. Folklore. $5. Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles. $5. Donkey Kong Country. $5. And 2 sealed games. This Gaia. I can't pronounce this. Hopefully I pronounced it close enough. And it comes with a custom soundtrack. This was $5 as well. He had it originally marked at $12, which is probably a good deal too, but $5. And this one's sealed Final Fantasy XI-2. So that's 13-2. $5. These, also from the same seller, $4 each. After it's all said and done. So I paid $40 for this handful, so it came out to about $4 each. Super Mario Brothers Black Box. I mean, that itself is like 25 plus. Gex Enter the Gecko. And these are all complete. Dragon Ball Z Super Sonic Warriors. I already had that, but it's nice to have it in the box. Dragon Ball Z Super Sonic Warriors 2. Also $4. Metroid Prime Pinball. $4. Prince of Persia, The Fallen King. Korg DS synthesizer. So I think this is like Music Maker, something like that. But I mean, it goes for about 15 plus online. So getting it for $4 is pretty good. Suikoden. This is sealed. So this is a really good deal because this goes for like $35, $40 sealed. That itself pays for this handful of games. Jammer Lammy. RPG Maker. $4, can't beat that. And this was cool. I just like Street Fighter, so Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Even though I don't have a 3DO right now because I sold it a long time ago. $4. Alright, and the guy had some freebies too. He had a bunch of freebies in a bin. So I got this plug mod. I think it's some sort of PlayStation modification device. I got a 16 megabyte GameCube memory card. A couple PSP games, Grand Theft Auto, Liberty Stories, and ATV Off-Road Fury Pro. And this was cool for free. A PSP Daxter edition. I don't know if this, yeah, it is limited edition. So it comes with everything. I mean, there's a Family Guy PSP movie and all that stuff. It's just missing the system. So I just need to put a system in there, and then I got a complete limited edition. This was a cool deal. He gave me this for 30 bucks, and when I opened it, it's like pristine. It even comes with the Pokemon XD game, so that alone is close to 25-30 bucks, right? So getting this complete limited edition system for that same price, that's a good deal. Like I said, he was hooking everyone up that day. Alright, more stuff. Oh, this is heavy. Okay. Again, same vendor. Play It Loud. Black Game Boy. With all the posters and the manuals. It's kind of hard to find these. I mean, it's pricey on eBay, and you're going to be paying 40, 50, 60 bucks, sometimes more, for really good condition ones. And it's all about this plastic casing. But for 10 bucks, that's awesome. I also got this for 10 bucks, the yellow version, also in its case. And then I got, this was actually from another vendor, but paid $1. I could put a Game Boy in there and hopefully find some inserts. These were all $1. All these strategy guides. You got Pokemon Revolution, Battle Revolution, I should say. You got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, another Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon Crystal. Again, all of them $1. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, $1. Pokemon Battle Revolution. Oh, I got 2 of these. Cool. And I also had Pokemon Black and White, but somebody stopped me after I purchased it for $1 and said, "Hey, I'd like to buy that from you. I've been looking for that." And they offered $5, so I was like, okay, I just made $4. Also got this sealed Kingdom Hearts strategy guide. I mean, I remember this when this came out. This was like 30 bucks. I mean, getting it for $1 is awesome. Also got this Final Fantasy 13 collector's edition, $1. Oh, forgot this other Pokemon, Mystery Dungeon, $1. Picked these up for $1 each as well. From the same vendor, we got Bomberman for PSP, complete with manual, Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition, and it came with the cards sealed. Got Tetrasphere. This came with a manual too. We got Rocket Robot on Wheels. I think this is the one that didn't come with a manual. Excitebike 64 for $1. Mario Strikers Charged for $1. Street Fighter 3 EX for $1. And No More Heroes for $1. I mean, he had so much stuff for $1. Okay, some Pokemon related pickups from that one really good vendor. We got Pokemon Pearl This is case and manual only. That was $1. Got Pokemon Pokédex, $1. We got 3 wireless adapters, $1 each. Use this to communicate between your Game Boy Advances or Game Boy Advance SPs for Pokemon games and other games that use a wireless adapter. We got 3 Pokemon figures here. We got one for Platinum, one for Soul Silver, and one for Heart Gold. $1 each, and these are sealed. So I thought that was a pretty good pickup. And we got Pokemon Heart Gold with the walker. Both of these $11. And this was awesome. I'm pretty sure this is pricey, but this is the Pokemon Pikachu 2 little Pokewalker. It's one of those things you clip on your hip, and then you can have some mini games, and you can interact with your Game Boy Color. But originally he had 30, dropped it down to 20, then dropped it down to 10. Then I asked if he can sell it to me for $5 on late Saturday, so he gave it to me for $5. Especially since I bought a lot from him. But he was slipping on some of his prices. Like this GameCube broadband adapter that you use to play a few GameCube games like Mario Kart Double Dash, Kirby Air Ride, and Phantasy Star Online. This usually goes for $80 or so, 70 to 80, I would say. He had it in his dollar bin, so that was excellent. And I got these in his dollar bin too. Monster Rancher Advance. Got Wacky Races. Got Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards. Got Super Mario Advance. This didn't come with a manual though. Got Sonic Advance. Dr. Mario and Puzzle League, 2-in-1. And this I doubt was supposed to be in the dollar bin. I highly doubt it, but then again he had a broadband adapter in there for $1. This is Kid Icarus Uprising, sealed. I mean, hasn't even been opened. I think they made a mistake, but I just stacked up the games and they calculated it and charged me $1 for this. So that was awesome. Okay. Oh, and they gave some cool freebies too. Got a couple shirts from them. Here's one of them, Wreck-It Ralph. So that was free. And this was surprisingly good for his dollar bin as well. This is the Singer sewing machine game cart that you would put in your Game Boy Color, and there's some patterns in there, and you would use this software in conjunction with the sewing machine. This usually goes for $60 to $80 online. Pair it with the sewing machine itself, and you're making a few $100, coupled a few hundred, I should say. I got these manuals, Game Boy manuals, for a couple bucks total. We got Mega Man Extreme, Zelda, Oracle Seasons, and this was from a different vendor. He had just a bunch of manuals. Double Dragon, Mega Man and Bass, Metal Slug Advance. We got I got these for $10. We got Super Puzzle Fighter. No. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. We got Saga Frontier 2, Time Stalkers for Dreamcast, Monster Rancher. This was awesome for PlayStation 1. Guys, God Bless the Ring. It's a fighting game made by Squaresoft. Got Contra. Got Street Fighter Alpha 3. Street Fighter Third Strike for Dreamcast, Spider, Fighting Force, Street Fighter X2 Plus, Legend of Legaia, Spyro, Ripto's Rage. Those are some really good quality manuals, so I thought I did good. These I got for $5 total. And the reason why I got it is for this Gyromite, and this comes with the Famicom, the NES converter inside. It's a little bit heavier than the normal Gyromite, so look out for that, because that game with the converter goes for 15-16 bucks and up, just because of that converter that you could use to put a Japanese card in and play it in your regular Nintendo. Got little Nemo Dream Master also in that lot of 3 games, and Ikari Warriors. So those 3 for 5 bucks. Now I'll show you a couple really good finds. Caught the guy slipping on this one. This is Grindstormer. This game goes for quite a lot actually, and what he did was he went off video game pricing charts, and this is not the original cover, and he didn't disclose that to me, so that was kind of dirty. But what I did was I used the video game pricing chart app, which scans the barcode. Since this is a custom made cover, it didn't use the original barcode. When I scanned it, it showed up as $16 for American Gladiators. So what I did was I brought it to him, scanned it in front of him, came up, and he just saw the price, $16.50. And he didn't really look at the title or the very small picture, and he charged me $16.50. This game loose goes for like 70 bucks or so, and it works. So I got an excellent deal. This is Mega Man 9, and this is the last thing I picked up on Saturday. There was an auction, and I got a really good price for this, because this goes for $280 to $300. The last 3 that were sold were $280, $300, and $300. And this is a Mega Man 9 press kit, only given to the press, and it's sealed. So I got a really good deal. So overall, I had a great time at Portland Retro Gaming Expo.